What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video here on the Title Thrills channel. I am very excited in today's video to announce a couple of things that I'm very excited about coming up in the next couple of months. I am currently in the process of planning two big coaster trips for 2025 for August and September. I'm super excited, and I wanted to go ahead and share a little bit about these trips and what I'm going to be doing. So one of these trips is a place that I've been before, and this other trip is somewhere I have never been before in my life, and I'm very excited about it. So let's go get started about talking about these trips. So for my first trip that I'm announcing today, I will be going to Orlando, Florida. It seems like whenever I do a trip, it's always to Florida. Not just Orlando, I'm also going to Tampa as well. But yeah, from August 22nd to August 30th, I will be taking over Florida once again, for probably the fourth time in like the past 4 years or something. So yeah, so I'm very excited about that. I want to go ahead and share a couple of my plans that I'm doing. I've already bought my flights. First of all, shout out to my parents for giving me a $500 Southwest Airlines gift card. Shout out, homies. I got that for my college graduation back in May. And so using that gift card, I was able to purchase some flights for this trip, as well as the next trip I'm going to be announcing a little bit later on in the video. But yeah, so I'm going to be starting off in Tampa. I will be spending some time at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Very excited to go back to Busch Gardens, riding Iron Gwazi and SheiKra, Tigris, Montu, what else is there? Cheetah Hunt, Kumba, Cobra's Curse, all the cool rides out there in Busch Gardens, Tampa. You know, Iron Gwazi is one of my favorite rides of all time. Number 2 on my all-time list, under Velocicoaster. Excuse me. So I'm very excited to get back to the beautiful city of Tampa. I freaking love Tampa. It's such a cool city. Spending a couple days at Busch Gardens, Tampa. One of them on my like travel day, and then I'm gonna be spending a full day on August 23rd. I'm very excited about that. From there, I will be traveling back to Orlando. I don't know how just yet. Probably by car, or probably by shuttle. I tried looking into a flight. Then there's no flights, which kind of stinks. But yeah, so we'll be going to Orlando. And on August 25th, you guys, August 25th and August 26th, the main reason why I am going down to Orlando, Florida, or to Florida in general, is Epic Universe. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how excited I have been for Epic Universe. I have been keeping up with the construction of that theme park for the past couple of years, and now that it's finally open, and I've had so many friends that have gone, that are in the Florida area and all around the country, who have said it is absolutely incredible. So I cannot wait to get to Epic Universe. I'm spending 2 days there. I already bought those tickets, so we're good. We're going to Epic Universe. I'm super excited. Experiencing Super Nintendo World. I'm super excited for that. Ride the Mario Kart ride, the Yoshi ride, Minecart Madness, all that good stuff. As well as experience Dark Universe. I'm so excited for Dark Universe, guys. It looks so cool. Monsters Unchained looks pretty cool. I've heard a lot of great things about it. The new Harry Potter land with Battle of the Ministry, I'm excited about that as well. How to Train Your Dragon, Stardust Racers. I mean, come on, man. I keep hearing that Stardust Racers is one of the best rides at Universal. I'm super excited about that. Now, the one thing about Epic Universe, I'm going into this almost completely blind. I've seen like videos of all the areas and everything. I have not seen any ride POVs whatsoever. The only exception being the roller coasters. I've seen a POV of Stardust. I've seen Minecart Madness. I've seen Hiccup's Wing Gliders. I've seen what's the one from Dark Universe? Oh, Curse of the Werewolf. I've seen those, but it's a roller coaster. I mean, you kind of, it's really easy to tell what a roller coaster is going to look like based on the POV. So I've seen those. Just like barely. It's been a while. I've kind of been trying my best to avoid spoilers as best as I can. I keep seeing Monsters Unchained videos popping up on YouTube, and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not watching that. I want to go into it completely blind. But yeah, I'm super excited for Epic Universe. The Tuesday that I'm there, August 26th, and this is not confirmed, for those guys who don't know, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and the WWE Performance Center is in Orlando. Maybe, and that's where they shoot NXT, which is the developmental show Kind of been getting into NXT a little bit recently. So maybe if they're shooting NXT, I'll go to that. That'll be pretty cool. I know I really liked making that video about SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown, back in April. Speaking of Friday Night SmackDown, I'm actually going next week. It's coming to San Antonio, and them doing the Super Show in Corpus Christi, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, back to Orlando now. And August 27th, I'm going to be going to Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure. You know, always great to go back to one of my favorite theme parks outside of the ones in San Antonio. Ride Velocicoaster, Hagrid, all the good stuff. Unfortunately, I am missing Rip Ride Rocket by a week. But very sad. Won't be able to get Rip Ride Rocket because I believe it closed on like the 15th of August or something. And I'm coming like a week later after that, like 2 weeks later. So yeah, unfortunately, no Rip Ride Rocket for me, but honestly, I'm not too mad. I've been on it several times, so not worried about it. But the reason why that I chose these dates in particular is because on August 29th is opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm very excited to go to that. Now, before you guys freak out and say, well, it's not the worst night to go, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry, I'm not going on the 29th. However, I am going on August 28th because Halloween Horror Nights has this thing called Premium Scream Night, which is like the day before. It goes from 7:30 p.m. to 2 o'clock a.m. I don't think I'm going to go that far, but basically it's like a really exclusive event where you can get like short wait times for the haunts. There's like unlimited food and drinks, and basically you get like your own private scares. And you know, compared to the last time I did Horror Nights a couple years ago, I think this is absolutely the move. So $400 later, whew, very expensive. I'm going to be going to Premium Scream Night for Halloween Horror Nights. I was kind of debating between that and going to opening night. Everyone's like, no, don't go to opening night. Go to do this instead. I was like, bet, sounds good. It's about $100 cheaper to go to opening night and get tickets for that and get the Fast Pass, or the Express Pass, excuse me. But yeah, Premium Scream Night is the way to go. I'm very excited to check that out. I'm also going to be going back to SeaWorld Orlando as well. I desperately need a redemption trip for SeaWorld Orlando. The past 2 years that I've gone have not been great. So in 2023, I was going to go spend a lot of time there, but then my plans changed, and I spent more time in Tampa instead of Orlando. So I only got to be there for a couple of hours and really only do the Howl-O-Scream stuff. I didn't really get to go on a lot of rides. And then last year I was going to go because Jason Derulo was going to be there, and then he pulled out of the concert series, and so I was kind of just stuck with nothing much to do. So I was also just extremely fatigued by the time that the SeaWorld Orlando stuff came around, so I was just super exhausted and didn't want to stay for super long, and so I ended up kind of splitting my time there. But anyway, I'm excited to get back to SeaWorld. Got a lot of fun stuff going on at SeaWorld, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, SeaWorld Orlando's going to be pretty fun. Hey, Penguin Trek's going to be open. It was still under construction when I was there last year. And then that new Expedition Odyssey sounds pretty cool. I'm excited to see what that's like. I didn't even mention, though, Busch Gardens Tampa, Phoenix Rising looks pretty cool. And there's rumors of a ride like that coming to SeaWorld San Antonio. So, hey, that's pretty cool. And yeah, checking out Wild Oasis as well. It's also going to be opening, I believe, a couple days from now. From the time that I'm recording this, it's going to be opening, which is very nice. So excited about that. Of course, Epic Universe, Universal Studios, they got that brand new DreamWorks area at Studios. Excited to check that out. And yeah, and Halloween Horror Nights. I mean, there's going to be a Jason house. There's going to be a Fallout house, and still don't know yet what's going to happen with it. But there is going to be something Five Nights at Freddy's related, which you guys know me. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Huge fan of that franchise, even though I like watching people play it more than playing it myself. So I'm very excited to check that out. Hey, with a new movie coming out in October, I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with Five Nights at Freddy's at Horror Nights this year. So, which brings me to another thing too. I'm not too sold about this just yet. I have not bought tickets yet, and I don't even know if I want to do it. But I am looking into potentially including the Disney parks into this. It has been a very long time since I have been to the magical world of Disney in Orlando, and I want to go back. I really want to check it out. It has been about 10 years, almost 10 years, actually 9 years since I've been to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, and about 5 years since I've been to Hollywood Studios. So I'm really excited. I've also never been to Epcot, so got a lot of fun things at those places here. Epcot's got that new Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Looks amazing. I keep hearing a lot of great things about it. Well, it's not new anymore. It's been open for a couple years now. But Epcot's pretty cool. We got a lot of fun rides. Soarin' is there. I believe Test Track should be open by the time I get there. Got that new the Frozen ride. It looks pretty cool. Epcot's going through a lot right now, and I'm very excited to see what's going on there. Magic Kingdom, no Big Thunder, unfortunately, which really sucks if I go. But Tron looks amazing. I'm excited about Tron if I do end up going. And riding some of the rides I got to do last time. Space Mountain, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Did Splash Mountain when I was there in 2016. Now it's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So, I mean, Magic Kingdom, it's a legendary park. So I want to go back. I want to check that out. Animal Kingdom, when we went in 2016, we missed all the Pandora, the Avatar stuff. So I want to check that stuff out. I never got to go on Dinosaur when I was there. It'd probably be a really quick trip. I'd probably just do the Pandora stuff, go on Everest, go on Dinosaur, and that's probably it. Maybe the Safari. So it'd probably be, I'd probably Park Hop, Animal Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom. And then, of course, Hollywood Studios is a great park. I think it's my favorite of the 4 Disney parks. Rise of the Resistance, the greatest dark ride of all time. So I'm very excited to go check that out if I go on it, or if I go to Disney anyway. Runaway Railway, too, is going to be a big one. I was there a couple days after it opened back in 2020. So that's exciting. Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror. The Millennium Falcon ride, Slinky Dog Dash, Toy Story Mania, all the cool rides up there in Disney. So I'm still working out what that's going to look like. I don't know if I'm going to do Disney or not. I mean, I probably will, just because, it's Disney and I haven't been in a while. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to check out Disney. Potentially, it's not set in stone just yet. I bought my Universal stuff already. I don't have to pay for Busch Gardens or SeaWorld, which is nice. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this Orlando trip. This Florida trip is going to be so much fun. Very excited. So if you guys are excited for that Florida trip, definitely subscribe down below and like and comment, all the good stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely making a lot of videos about all those things that I'm doing. Of course, Disney and NXT still up in the air. Don't know if that's going to be happening or not. I'll probably know closer to the trip. But on to the new place. I'm very excited. This is the trip in September. So this is a place I have wanted to go for quite some time, and especially now in the past couple of weeks and month, I have been very, very intrigued by wanting to go here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am very excited to announce September 24th through September 29th, I will be going to the beautiful state of Ohio for the first time ever. I'm super excited about that. Flights are already booked. Working out the hotel stuff, that's kind of a long way from now. However, I'm super excited. So a couple things that I am planning on doing in Ohio, of course, revolves around the 2 big parks in Ohio, Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, and Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. Listen, y'all, I have been keeping an eye on Cedar Point for the past year since they reopened Top Thrill Dragster 2, as well as the brand new Siren's Curse. Checking out a little Vekoma Tilt Coaster before we get one in Austin for Circuit Breaker, excuse me. It's called Circuit Breaker, not Code Breaker. Code Breaker is a wrestling move. Anyway, but going out to Cedar Point has been a dream of mine. It is like the holy land of roller coasters in the U.S. The roller coaster capital of the U.S., I believe they call it. So I want to go there, check out Top Thrill 2, check out Siren's Curse, Maverick, Steel Vengeance, Millennium Force, Magnum. What are the rides they have there? Valraven, Rougarou, Gatekeeper, all these incredible roller coasters that I have been hearing about since joining the coaster community in 2019. I am excited to go out there. I'll be spending 2 days there, but most importantly, I'm actually going to be there in time for Halloween. So I'm really curious to see what that's going to look like. I've been kind of looking at things, the 25th is going to be, 25th and 26th I'm going to be at Cedar Point is what I'm planning on. And so there is one day where it's open from like 5 p.m. till midnight. So I'm mostly going to be worried about Halloween and maybe riding a couple of rides. And then the next day is when I'm going to go crazy with all the rides and go on everything, all that good stuff. But then I'm very excited about going to Kings Island as well, doing Halloween Haunt up there as well, which is really exciting. So Kings Island got some great rides. Orion's there, Diamondback, Beast, Banshee. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank on the other rides. Oh my God. There's a bunch of other rides at Kings Island that I'm kind of forgetting about, that I really shouldn't be forgetting about. But a lot of fun rides out there. Guys, I'm going on my first ever Giga and Strata coasters for the first time. Listen, Millennium Force and Orion, Giga coasters, and then Top Thrill 2 and a Strata. Guys, I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome. So I'm very excited. I'm looking to do some other things as well in Ohio. You know, the NBA season should be around there, so maybe going to a Cavs game. That'd be nice. Go watch the Cavaliers play. Not gonna go to a Bengals game. That's too expensive. The NFL's too expensive. But I'll be flying out of Cincinnati, flying into Cleveland, then flying out of Cincinnati. Working on what that's gonna look like. I just bought the flights just now, or not just now, earlier in the day. So yeah, I haven't really planned too much about that trip just yet. However, I did buy the All Park passport and added it to my current season pass for Six Flags, which is nice because it's the add-ons for all the Cedar Fair parks, so I can get into Cedar Point, Kings Island. If I ever want to go to Carowinds or King's Dominion later on in life. And hey, Schlitterbahn's part of it now, so hey, would love to go and check out, go to Schlitterbahn a lot more now that I have a pass for it. And yeah, so I'm super excited about the future coming up in August and September. I'm already looking ahead to those dates. I'm super excited. So if you guys are ready for some awesome vlogs about Florida and my first time ever going to Ohio, like I said, subscribe down below, drop a like, comment your things, turn on notifications. Y'all, what are you guys most excited for me to do? What are some tips you guys have about Ohio? Because I'm learning, it's my first time, so I definitely want as many tips as I can. But until then, I'm super excited. We got a lot of fun things coming up on the channel. You know, got this awesome Orlando trip coming up. And hey, it's almost spooky season. So opening night for Fright Fest, opening night for Howl-O-Scream. Unfortunately, I will not be scare acting this year, which allows me to go out and go do more trips now. So I'm very excited. Hey man, there's a lot of cool things coming for Title Thrills. I want to go ahead and just talk about them. But thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all are excited, like I said, subscribe down below, do all the good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, baby.